Welcome to the Wonkbin podcast, a show where artists and musicians with an axe to grind throw things deep into the abyss of the Wonkbin. Transphobia, racism, ableism, anti-Semitism, sexism, and homophobia, it all gets dumped on the trash! How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the motherfucking Wonkbin podcast. It's me, everyone's favourite, big, voluptuous, delicious daddy, the Right Reverend. It's Big Thundy Taste Tano, biggest tasters, Big Chungus is your boy. This episode was recorded wild and guerrilla-style in the mean and grimy streets of London as I was there enjoying and playing Wonkfest with Rash Decision. So, the quality of this episode, sound-wise, may be a bit rough. You hear lots of motorcycles and buses and people laughing and talking and walking around. It's kind of hard to find quiet on these dead streets. So if that's something you have trouble with, like audio processing and whatnot, maybe give us one a skip. I won't judge you, but I think you might enjoy it. I got some incredible guests. I got my friends Becky and Ember. Chappy and Spallbags, and I got Vez from Wonk Unit. It's a good old time, so listen out for it, enjoy it. But I'm just gonna thank my Patreon supporters before we start here. So thank you to Sean, Aiden, Adam, James, Cake, Christiane, Froggy, Spallbags, who you'll see on this episode, Tim, Alex, Sniff, Yokin, C, B, Fee, and Peg, Rory, JD, Mark, David, Will, Sarah, Matt, Ollie, Alex, Chris, Dale, Caroline, Dave, Will, and Cody. Thanks for supporting the episode. Also thanks to Cold Press CBD. Go to cold-press.io, use code Simon10 or caps for 10% off your first month's order of vegan CBD gummy bears. So, with all that said and done, enjoy the episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Alright, so we're sitting in the street, a busy London street. There's a bus there, a red London bus. We're sitting outside of the Dome in the Boss Music Rooms for Wonkfest. Security is getting on my absolute fucking ham candle. My dick's about to fall off. I'm so pissed off. But on a positive note, I'm here with Bex, and I'm here with Ember, and we're going to have a wonderful chit chat. How's it going, guys?
It's going really, really well. We've had a wonderful day. It's Wonkfest. It's like punk Christmas. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, it's my first Christmas.
It's your first Christmas.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing having Rash Decision here today.
I'm like Jesus.
You are?
Jesus on Christmas morning. Just freshly sprouted from
it's your
Mary's.
Technically, then.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
birthday, Si.
Speaking of what, we got AJ from Wonk Unit just walked out. How's it going, buddy?
I'm going alright, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. We're just doing a little guerrilla style Seabit.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Exactly?
That's a good segue.
Yeah,
what do you guys want to throw into the Seabin today?
Jim from Pizza Trap taking too long to get to the merch desk, so everybody else has to take over for him.
I've sold most of the merch for them today.
To be fair, you also did that for Rash.
Yeah, we did. Right? Yeah, no, to be fair, yeah, Rash as well. But Jim does it regularly. Every gig we go to, where we go to watch Pizza Trap, Jim takes forever to get to the desk. So we've done it for 4 or 5 different places now. We did it Rebellion, we did it Till the Fest, we did it here and today at
I've done it
Fest.
a couple of their gigs, but this time they help with the new Zettel thing and doesn't remember the login, so I can't take card.
Yeah. They've sold out, they've got one of those card machines, doesn't know the login, makes it all so awkward and complicated.
So I've got to hunt him down to find his phone so I can take card, and there's people waiting like 20 minutes for me just to find Jim and get his phone.
Where's Jim?
But at least he didn't get his arse out today, that's something.
Well, the problem is with Jim, it's not just at a gig that he fucks up the merch, because you'll like buy merch and he won't send it for like 3 months, and then he'll just make a Facebook page like, sorry lads, didn't post his merch.
So we're going to throw Jim and General Pizza Trap merch into the Seabin. You all do it on Bandcamp, you do it at a festival, at a gig. You're never going to get it on time. He's always delayed.
Yeah.
He works, he's a postie.
He's
How
a postie.
does he get it wrong?
Well, probably because he's when he's not posting, he's like snorting keys and
Yeah.
he's getting like, you know, someone's like beer bonging fucking like Disaronno down his neck or something.
And doing like 25-minute rants about Bono or something.
Yeah. But that's him. That's why we love him.
That is why we love him. So can we really throw him in the bin?
Well, it's a thing because like Rash, like when we're packing up, it's a thing. If you don't have a merch person, like if every gig didn't have like a Chris Brown just show up in his kilt, insisting on fucking selling merch for people, then it would be that's not a slight on Chris Brown. That sounds like a slight. No. But
all
like,
the love for the king of merch.
No, but like if we don't have someone to come and like fling the merch, like you lovely people were earlier on, then they're gonna have to wait because we're sweaty. We got to pack the merch down.
Exactly.
So there has to be some kind of leeway on old Jim Bob because he's a sweaty, itchy man.
He is a sweaty, itchy man.
He
kept his hat on today though, which I was proud of him for.
Yeah.
I'm sad because I wanted to steal it.
Haven't you stolen it before?
Many times.
Leave him alone, man's got to keep buying hats. You're gonna bankrupt the band.
Oh no, I give them back at the end of the night.
So no, to be fair, Jim has made steps towards improvement. He's bought a belt that fits, kept his hat on, and he did arrive at the merch table eventually.
So
they actually did do a sound check today, which is the first time I've ever seen that happen.
Why did time for a sound check?
So I feel like you've almost talked yourself out of the bin because you're talking about Jim Bob's rehabilitation into being a well logistical.
Yeah, that way.
Some guy asking for directions. I don't know. I'm Cornish. I don't even know where I fucking live.
I'm from North London. I don't know this.
I go. You think it's in Cornwall? You go down the wrong back alley. You fall down a fucking mine shaft.
No, to be fair, in this area, you go down the wrong alley, you end up in a squat, so you're all good.
Yeah.
Or you end up stabbed. It is.
Yeah, no, to be fair,
or stabbed in a squat.
Stabbed in a squat, yes. So, to be fair, yes, we have talked ourselves out of it. Jim has made some really serious steps towards rehabilitation.
He's still very close to the edge of the bin.
So we should treat this as a warning, like this is like an intervention for Jim when he hears it.
Jim, we love you.
We love you.
Take steps to actually
sort it out.
Deal with your merch.
Hire
merch like you said you were.
Hire yourself a PA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get a media person or a merch person. Stop using your children like slave labour.
No, or get one of your kids and bring them along and
yes.
You can give him pocket money for it, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or pay him in like twos on a spliff or something. I don't know what he does.
Couple of keys.
Yeah.
I'll give them some keys.
So Jim Bob, Theodore Logan from Pizza Tramps, inability to sell merch in any regard, in any environment, is not going in the sea bin today.
No,
not today.
Not today. But if he keeps it up, boy howdy, he's going to get a rootin' tootin' slap in the boot.
There will be a big splash.
A big old splash.
Jim.
Exactly.
I will boot him into the sea bin.
Well, thanks for your input, guys.
No worries. It's a pleasure and an honour to be here.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Well, before you go, poos for shoes or shoes for poos? As in, would you rather wear shit?
Shoes for shoes.
You'd rather wear poo on your feet as shoes?
Yes, because at least you can rinse that off. Giving birth to a shoe, not comfortable.
Yeah.
Rinsing it off at the end of the day,
I have to agree on that.
You don't walk around with shit on your feet.
You can rinse it off at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you
but you still don't go around all day with shit on your
but then you got to push out like a fucking Doc Martin at you.
But I don't generally wear shoes a lot unless I'm at a gig anyway, so I'll be barefoot a lot of the time.
Oh, fair play.
So I can deal with like having to walk around in shit.
Also, where is the shit coming from?
Yeah, whose shit is this? Whose shit is this?
It just manifests.
It's just
Right,
manifest.
so you wake up in the morning, suddenly, there it is.
Yeah, there's two piles of shit. You stick your feet in it, and it like absorbs around your feet like Marty McFly's self-lacing shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with poos for shoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that too.
Cool. Well,
it might make my customers leave me the fuck alone.
Well,
Depends what shoe. If it's like some sort of ballet shoe, then
Yeah, we're talking like slip-on, little slip-on things, or we're talking like full-on
kids'
DMs.
shoes.
well, let's say like one day it's a plimsoll, one day it's a 3-year-old's jelly shoe, one day it's a fucking new rock from a goth club in like 2003. They're stomping to Dragula, like there's synthetic dreads like stuck in the laces.
Oh,
No.
I still have my
I'm not going to be birthing shoes. It's going to have to be poos for shoes.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Nothing that big's coming out my arse.
Well, we have you here. Is there anything you want to throw in the sea bin real quick, AJ?
Oh God, this is a bit on the spot, but yeah. How was your set actually at Wonkfest?
Oh, it was grand.
Let's make it about you. It's not about.
I appreciate it.
It's this one's first ever Wonkfest, and they came here a Pizza Tramp fan and are leaving a Rash Decision fan. So that's how well it went.
Well, you know,
Hey, there you go.
we just can't help but churn out incredible hits.
It's absolutely true. You absolutely melted our faces off. The Rash Decision set was like top class.
I appreciate it. You're going to make my head even bigger.
Oh, honestly, mate, you should be.
And my head was just born big. My head's like 95% bone.
All respect to your mother, mate. All respect to your mother.
No, mate. No, mate. She didn't push me out. I was ripped from her stomach like an alien fucking insemination.
I've heard your mum this evening, and your mum's a fucking ledge.
She's alright. Yeah, she's alright.
If I needed any more reason not to get pregnant, there we go.
Yeah.
Mama Big Tasty is a ledge.
That's what happens when she carried me to like 24 months. Yeah. I was born like 35 pounds. I came out in a suit.
Of course.
Obviously.
Anyway, as a big London bus drives by, I would say thanks for your input, guys, and enjoy the rest of your show.
An honour and a pleasure.
Enjoy your set later. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Right, so part 2, sitting on a dirty London street. Spallbags is eating some chicken on the floor next to me. There's cars and light coming out. We're at Wonkfest, and I'm here with everyone's favourite little chap.
Oh, hello.
How's it going, friend?
Oh, it's good, thank you.
You been enjoying your little wonky day?
Oh, wholesome loveliness. It's been wonderful catching up with loads of people, seeing loads of awesome bands, eating loads of awesome food. Yeah, jolly good times.
It's been a lovely time.
It really has.
Oh, it's always nice to see you because you give great hugs.
You know why? It's just because I mean it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
just gotta want it.
Sincerity in the squeeze.
Oh, I love it. I love a hug.
There's absolutely no pretense in the embrace. It's all true,
inner circle,
and pure.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
A hug from the chap is a hug of the soul.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're here and we're chatting, and you know the deal. We're gonna throw something in the bin.
We are.
So I thought, what do you want to throw in the bin? If you could throw something in said bin, what would it be?
I want to throw in parents who allow their children to, generally, it's pigeons, chase pigeons. They run amongst them, the pigeons all fly up in the air. Bugs the heck out of me.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just a nasty time.
It is.
My thinking is, why would a parent allow their child to torment an innocent creature of sky and land?
Exactly, it's not fun. You're scaring the animal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I must have chased a pigeon as a kid, but I don't have any lasting memories of it being ace. So it can't be that good.
What's more exciting? Feeding the pigeons.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Feed the pigeons.
Loads of memories of that.
Yeah.
But chasing a cunt's fun. Maybe my brain blocked it out because of the shame.
The people I know that are scared of birds, it's all about the flapping.
Yeah.
Maybe they got scared chasing pigeons as a child.
Yeah, it was like self-inflicted.
Scared one too many pigeons, flew up in its face, maybe pooped on their shoulder.
Maybe. There's nothing to blame but themselves.
Exactly.
I've lost all sympathy for those afraid of birds because it has to be self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
So what do you think? Do you think we need to be like a PSA, like in schools, teaching people to not scare the pidgeys?
Maybe encourage them to feed the pigeons.
Yeah.
Be feeders, not chasers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Put out on a shirt.
I'm a feeder, not a chaser.
Yeah. I don't chase you. If I like you, I feed you.
Yeah.
But we have to teach the kids to feed pigeons the right thing, because if we feed them rice, they swell up and pop.
We'll get some bird mix. A mixed seed, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can sell it in every corner shop along with the penny sweets.
Maybe we can find a seed that, if it doesn't get eaten, it grows into something nice. Like
most
when
seeds
they
do that, don't they?
Yeah.
Sort of like comes with the territory of being a seed. Eventually, it will sprout and grow.
Field of millet. It is vast and feeds all the birds. That's a fine field of millet. I'm a millet farmer.
Yeah. Maybe we could give it what's a nice bountiful field apart from millet? Rapeseed.
Yeah, the oily yellow boy.
Yeah, oily yellow with the horrible name.
Yeah.
Why do they call it that? Change it.
Change that name.
You made it really rapey. It should be something yellowy. Yeah. It should be like what's the thing that's yellow? Duckseed oil.
Duckseed oil.
Yeah.
Oh, duckseed. That sounds a bit seedy.
But it's better than rapeseed,
Yeah,
surely.
no, that is. You're right. Ducks are rapey.
They are. They are. They are. They absolutely are. They're the Ian Watkins of the animal world.
no. Oh, Ducky Watkins. I had fun just... Oh no. I had fun throwing chips up into the air in Hastings when I was there last, and the seagulls were catching them in the air.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Like a skilled golden retriever.
Yeah.
Just fucking yanging the chips in midair.
Oh, it was great.
So yeah, I definitely think that parents that let their kids chase pigeons should be chased by an even larger organism themselves.
Really big pigeon.
Yeah, a giant pigeon.
A giant pigeon.
Should
Maybe I
chase
should
parents.
dress up in a pigeon costume and just like hide away, and then if I see someone chasing pigeons, I'll just go and like washing line them with my wing.
Yeah, yeah. Or I was going to say chasing with like a bat with nails sticking out of it or something. Like, but I guess
But then I'll have to fight the parents as well, rather than just scaring the children.
Yeah, I thought you were going to just chase the parents outright.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, or just fuck them all over.
Yeah, punish the parents. It's not the kids' fault they let them chase pigeons.
No, punish the parents, and then like in front of the kids and be like, see, that's what happens. Actually, it's your turn now. And then just flick them in the forehead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm more likely to...
Just hard enough to scramble
I
them
like
a little
a
bit.
kick
Like
to the shin.
Kick.
No one expects it, and it
Yeah.
hurts, especially if you've got boots on. Now everyone knows my secret move. Oh, it's a good job I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're a feeder, not a fighter.
Yeah, I'm a feeder, not a fighter, exactly. Yeah, kick to the shin, no one expects
Yeah.
it.
Well,
and I've got this move, so I like kick and then turn and run.
Yeah. They can't kick you back. They're retaliation.
No, they can't.
Yeah. Now I know what to do if I ever find myself in combat with the chap.
Oh no, we'd be side by side fighting someone else, bro.
Yeah. But you never know. You never know, man.
A friendly wrestle.
Yeah. I feel like he could turn.
Well, if you start chasing pigeons,
Yeah.
there's a chance. You know how to, wind me up now.
What's like an acceptable way? What if a pigeon like stole something from me?
What's it stolen?
I don't
Then you
know.
talk it down. You get a bit.
Yeah, but he doesn't want. He wants to get away with my possession. I don't know what it could be. Let's say he stole my glasses. I'd be like, pigeon, and I'd be running after him.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to run after him because you wouldn't be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, I'll trip over my own
Oh,
feet,
no.
and then we'd feel bad.
I'd be pretty upset
You'd
with that
you'd
pigeon.
have to beat me up, but I'd already be down.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to beat you up. I think I'd
To be fair, that's like a special.
get my millet
occasion.
field.
Yeah.
I'd like ruffle the top of it. It would make a weird noise that the pigeons would hear. They'd all flock down and eat all my millet. They'd be so full, they wouldn't even be able to fly to steal anything.
They'd be
just,
so full they'll drop all their stolen
big
goods.
chunky pigeons. Like when bees get too cold and they just fall out the sky.
Yeah, just drop.
Just millet-filled pigeons everywhere. A whole field of them.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't happen.
You ever seen The Matrix when Neo stops the bullets and they just drop out of thin air? It's that, but it's you and it's pigeons.
Oh, I'm like an X-Man.
Yeah. That could be your
my
mutant
hand
ability.
out.
The ability to steal the power of flight away from pigeons.
Wow.
What a horrible gift you've been given.
It's
I like how
a curse.
it's gone back around to us just punishing the pigeons now. When at first it was punishing those who chase them.
I know.
But
what have I become?
It's definitely going to go in the sea bin.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Listen for the splash. There it goes.
Beautiful.
That's,
That was a wholesome splash.
oh yeah, only the best. What bands are you looking forward to for the rest of your day?
Oh, so Incisions.
Of course.
Wonk Unit, of course.
Of course.
Who else?
I don't know many bands.
No, we're towards the end
Yeah,
of the
we're
night. I'm not sure.
We're getting
who else is
getting
left,
near the
if I'm
tip.
honest. We are.
Spoilers.
We've
That's
climbed
it.
the shaft and we are
And now we're-
cresting over the head.
Sliding down to Funland.
Woohoo, baby!
Woo!
Speaking of
Ball bag basement.
speaking of ball bags, I think it's time we transition on to our next guest.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Chappy.
You are so welcome.
Love
It's
you.
been a pleasure. Love you too.
It has been 15 seconds since you last heard me. A microphone has changed hands and a cigarette's being rolled. We're on the same street. It's still Wonkfest. This information is not new. But if you listen to the Patreon shout-outs, you might be used to a name called Spallbags.
That is me.
And here they is.
Hello.
How's it going?
Really good. I started off pretty ropey today because I've had about 3 hours sleep and woke up in a field on an island in Essex.
Yeah.
Had about 20 minutes to get ready and then get on the train to London. Managed not to be sick on the tube.
Well, you're looking glamorous.
This is last night's makeup, but I just drew over it again.
Oh. It's like when you want your deposit back, so you like paint over the little, like you get the magnolia and you paint over the little bits of black mould.
Yeah, little bits of tag nuts up the wall and that.
But you
chip them off and paint over.
Exactly.
Literally sprinkling glitter on a turd today.
Yeah, exactly. Like. People say that like, oh, there's, what was it, glitter on a turd or whatever. But I still think a glitter on a turd would still be unimpressive to me.
Well, I don't know. It makes it a lot fancier, doesn't it?
I mean, sure. But if anything, it makes.
I think it would look especially nice on a white dog turd.
Oh yeah. But you don't get them anymore, though, do you?
No.
You don't get them. That's from a bygone era.
That's from the 80s. That.
Yeah.
Never see a chalky white dog turd no more.
Yeah. Back when they used to put all the good stuff in dog food.
Exactly.
Now it's full of
nutrients.
Real meat. I miss it when dogs were chewing on fucking Love Arts and trotters, fucking fox toenails and all the fucking rotten fox toenails, all the good stuff.
Sorry, I just burped.
Hey man,
lips and arseholes.
Only the finest of reclaimed labia of different. Reclaimed labia would be a good band name.
Sorry, I'm going to segue here. Have you ever seen a fucking puffy pig fanny?
Puffy pig fanny.
It's the fucking maddest thing.
Sounds quite cute, that.
It's not. Fucking horrible.
Oh, look at that little puffy pig fanny.
It's horrendous. Don't look at it.
But I mean, your fanny would be puffy if you were being plonked by a fucking pig's coiled cock.
I thought it was only the tails that were curly.
No, their knobs are like that too, isn't it?
Fuck off, have they?
Yeah.
And cats and foxes. They've all got twizzly cocks.
No.
But they just get stuck in the cat.
Yeah.
It has a barb which.
Yeah.
That sounds
but
way
ducks
worse.
have a brush on the end, don't they, to scrub out enemy cum.
Just going back to ducks.
Yeah.
What chap said about ducks being rapists, that's a very good fact. It was
It's a very good fact, wholesome fact.
It was the first ever reported case of a male mallard duck doing a sex on the corpse of another male mallard duck.
Oh wow. What a blessed timeline we live in that we have that information.
It was a whole study in the Netherlands. Anyway,
yeah.
I digress.
So puffy pig puss.
Yeah, sorry.
That's alright. I'll keep that in my storage.
One for the wank bank.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll tag that on the when I upload this episode, I'll tag it for the relevant searches. So everyone who's going online searching for a puffy pig vagina is going to get this episode, and they'll find their people. So anyway, speaking of all this, what are we throwing in the bin today?
People that have personalised number plates.
Yeah, happens a lot in London, I feel.
I just can't see the fucking point of it. It's such a grotesque waste of money, and all it does is say, look at me, I've got something that's not even my name, because it's got to have numbers in it, I think, innit? And I've spent loads of money on it. What's the fucking point? It's just the most grotesque way to spend money I can think of. And to me, if you have one, it's just instantly you're a cunt.
To me, it's like the rich Tory version of people who get their birthdays tattooed on themselves. Do you know what I mean?
I can't say too much about that because one of my friends has got it.
Well, you know, sometimes a spud's a spud.
Yeah.
But no, I don't mean to call it, but you know what I mean.
It's like a vanity thing, isn't it?
It's like, who cares?
Do you remember when we see that one when we were driving to, where are we going? Wherever it was, I pooped my pants. Brighton.
See, if I asked that question, it would be much harder to round that down.
Yeah, I mean, same to be fair, but. Do you remember we saw that number plate and it was Mummy?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Mummy?
Yeah, it was a white, Range Rover and it said Mummy on it. It's just Jesus Christ. Mummy. But obviously it wasn't Mummy because it was M1.
Mimi.
So, Mimi. No, hang on. How do you spell Mummy?
M-U-M-M-Y?
Did it actually say Mum? It must have said Mummy.
Must have said
because we were shouting it halfway to Brian.
M-U-M-M-Y?
Oh, Mummy.
Mummy.
Yeah, fucking
Mumsy.
Total waste of time.
Should have stuck a 5 in there and had Mumsy. Hello, Mumsy.
Mumsy.
The thing is, right,
Are you going to say now you've got a personalised number plate?
Absolutely not.
We're going to find it.
Absolutely not.
Good.
No, but there you can like look at, if you see a personalised number plate, there are websites you can look them up to see how much they cost.
Oh.
So one of the last times Rash were in London, we were driving through, we had a show, and then Dave had to stop at the Belgian embassy to get a passport.
Oh, wow, fancy.
What a fucking whore. In that area is like proper fancy pantsy.
Yeah,
look
I bet
at
they
our
love it
fancy.
round there.
Yes, yes. And there was a Lamborghini Murcielago in front of us, and the license plate was like Don 1 or something.
Ugh.
And that was a £45,000 license plate.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking grotesque.
Yeah.
Imagine what you could do with that money.
Buy a
and they
license
just
plate.
go, I'm
Just
gonna
spunked it
fucking
out. Just so
spunk
everyone
it on
knows that they are the first Don.
I just think it's pathetic. It's such small dick energy.
Yeah. But the
That's
thing
what it
is-
says to me.
Yeah, but some people are like, it's an investment because, you spend the money on it and then you put it on a famous car and then you can sell the
Yeah, then
license
some other
plate.
dumb cunt buys it. It's like, the cycle continues.
Yeah, I saw a video pop up on Instagram and it was everyone's favourite giant prick, Conor McGregor, and he was standing on a Rolls Royce and the license plate said like pimp on it or something.
Oh, what?
And then,
What a
but he
guy.
had rented the Rolls Royce. But now, because that picture was so famous, now the owner of that Rolls Royce can sell that license plate on, and everyone knows that it's the license plate that was on the car that Conor McGregor's still
Oh,
on.
God.
I'm just like, mate.
And the thing is, you know that there's people being like, oh, that's the most... Shut up, you.
Shut up, you toilet.
But you know that that's like something that people aspire to as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I just find it really sad.
One of these days I'll work hard enough to get a license
to get
plate.
something that says like,
Daddy 5.
yeah, exactly. But
On
they're
the
never
fi- on
even
the
that
fifth
good.
day.
There's one that lives near me, and it's like it's called like Nibby or something. It's like
Nibby?
NIAAY. So what does that even mean?
I will say.
What does it even mean?
Shannon from Monlithian,
Oh.
her parents have matching customised license
no.
plates. But fuck off. But they're not that good because it's Norman and Vicky.
Yep.
So the license plate says High 5 Vic
Right.
and High 5 Nom.
See what? Oh, I'm
So like
sorry.
they're high fiving each other.
Oh, that's really upset me. That
They probably wanted like Vicky 1 and Norman 1, but there was only.
that was already taken.
Shannon turned out so good though.
Yeah, Shannon's fine.
Yeah, Shannon's wicked.
Yeah.
Like, absolute babe, she is. Like, but yeah. So that's my thing. That I felt like I really needed to get it off my chest for a long time.
Yeah, and I think it just radiates Tory energy.
It
I wonder
does.
what Boris Johnson's license plate says.
Cunt. You've got a bug on your leg. That's interesting.
What's he doing there?
Don't know. What is it?
What is he? Special guest.
It's mad. Ooh, bye.
Oh, he's off now.
See you, mate.
Kids.
50 kids.
How many did he?
40,000 dead.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Oh, how many?
He's
did
probably
he...
more proud of that than he is as kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking hell. He's got so many kids.
Yeah.
DED.
Yeah. Oh.
BJ. 50,000 dead.
I think that's too long for a number plate.
Yeah.
You know.
Can you have whatever you want though?
He can have whatever he wants. He's fucking Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, as if people
Fridge hider.
him come up them.
Yeah.
Don't. I've just eaten big old greased chicken and now I feel a little bit sick.
I mean, it's definitely got to go in. So I think we should listen
Thank
out for the
you.
splash. Listen for the splash. Personalised number plates. Get out my life.
Goodbye.
Get in the bin.
Yes.
You know how they say that sometimes sharks, they pull them out of the ocean and they got like license plates inside their
Yeah,
tums.
exactly.
I'm hoping now that we throw them all in. Every shark that's ever
Is
washed
that
up
one
on
there? Is that one?
Is that one?
Why 17 hard?
I'm hard.
I'm hard.
Hard.
Super hard.
Yeah. What
I'm trying to work out if it is or not.
I think it is.
I think it is
what
too.
a serendipitous
And again,
event.
what the fuck does it mean?
He's hard.
So every shark has a number plate.
Yeah, every shark has another plate this tum, but now that they've all been thrown into the sea bin, they'll all have really fancy ones.
That's
so
good.
it's like
then maybe they can sell them.
so every shark that washes up,
The ocean.
every shark that washes up, they'll spit out the number plate and it'll be like a blind mystery bag. Whoever finds the license plate, they can sell it on.
I want the shark to get the money though.
Yeah, we'll donate the money to shark conservation charities.
No, I just want the shark to have the money and
Just
spend
the shark
it on
just
nice,
carries it
like, a little
around.
top hat.
In a little purse.
Like, can you imagine like a little shark with a top hat and a monocle? That'd be brilliant, that.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I've completely lost the plot now.
The shark doesn't need any visual aids. He can already see well enough. You don't want to make him more of an apex predator. Give
Give him some swag.
Yeah, you only got to do is close his eye and he can see farther than a fucking hawk.
No, you're right, actually. It'll cause a lot of drag.
Yeah, we'll give him a nice back tattoo.
What about if it's,
Yeah.
what about one of them Atso with the little spinner on top?
Little propeller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'd bend his head
Then
down.
I feel like that would help.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have them on like submarines and that, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, probably. I don't know how
Well, I mean,
things
we
work.
could talk for hours of the stylistic hat choices of sharks.
We really could. We really could. But also,
Yeah.
we should go and see Incisions.
We should go see Incisions. They're on now, I
suppose.
think, or in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being a Patreon.
Oh, you're so welcome.
And thank you for coming
Really?
and talking about license plates.
I've had a lovely time.
It's been wonderful. My feet's gone dead,
Oh no.
so I'm going to
It's all
stand up and
Fall over.
yeah, I'm going to walk like
So we'll
a very silly person.
Chap
at the
and I,
moment.
big strong girls, will carry you back.
Yeah, not my chungus body. It's like trying to carry a bag of spuds for a swimming pool full of treacle. Just save yourself, fuck me. Right, on to the next victim. Cha-ching!
Bye.
Right, so we're back on the deadest streets of London outside the Dome, and it's Wonkfest, so it would be ridiculous. I mean, we had a guest appearance from AJ earlier on,
Lovely.
but we need to have an OG Wonka.
Oh, I'm glad I qualify as OG now.
In my brain, OG.
Yeah, I've been around for a little while now.
Yeah. So we're here with Vez from Wonk Unit. About to go on in a little bit, so I'm just grabbing you for a little chit chat because I need to have a Wonka.
We love it.
We love it. You enjoying your day so far?
I am. It's quite like sensory overload, but it always
Fucking
is,
hell,
especially
yeah.
because it's been like 3 years since we've last done it.
Yeah.
So even more so. But yeah.
How does it compare to like previous?
You know what? It was always going to be a bit of a tricky one today because there's a strike and a lot of people came down with COVID and also everyone's fucking skint.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think it's going all right in spite of those things.
Well, it's Rash's first one ever, and it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. But yeah, a lot of people mental, but we're here to throw something in the bin. So you brought up something that's been talked about before, but not for a while, and it's important. So what do you want to throw in the sea bin
I'm
today?
going to throw in the sea people who weirdly assume that I'm in the band because I'm someone's girlfriend or wife, or doing the merch, and then it's nice for them to let me have a go because that's happened quite a few times. You know.
What they just assume that give them a go.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's one of the first times I played in Germany, I came off stage and someone was like, oh, it's really nice that they let the merch girl have a go. I was like, you think I even do the merch?
Yeah, do you think
Useless.
Yeah.
You think they trust me to do the merch?
They have the fucking whereabouts to sit at a merch table.
I don't bloody think
taking
so.
people's nasty,
I don't bloody
smelly
think
coins.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just it's fucked how even in like a sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Even in like this punk environment and community where people are very left-leaning and very sort of open, and the community is open, everyone's very understanding. It even still happens like in these kind of shows.
It's shocking, but it's funny because I kind of get it in a way because I literally hardly ever play gigs where other women are on the bill, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's endemic among. I'm not going to lie, we're a bit fucking guilty of it as well because we pick up bands that we've played with along the way for Wonkfest, and very rarely we play with other women or anything like that. So, but the one good thing about that is I always get my own toilet before I go on. Which is good.
That's the thing. I'm in a band called Monolithian with Shannon, who's also in Bobby Funk, and she gets it all the time where people like don't even let her backstage because they think that she's like my girlfriend or something.
My fun game is when I arrive at a venue, I see how long it takes for like the promoter or stage manager or sound tech to say to acknowledge me as being in the band, and people who start talking to one of the others about my keyboard when I'm standing next to the keyboard. I really like it when they do that as well.
Yeah. Do you get people some men try to tell you how to set your keyboard up?
Yeah, and do you know what? I'm not going to lie.
Goes in this input here.
When I first joined, that was quite useful because I'd never been in a band before and I actually didn't know.
Yeah.
But now I think I've got the hang of it.
You've run a couple miles now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I think, it's been in the sea bin before and it's got to go in again because what kind of person would I be if I was like, actually, I think that's all right?
Thank you.
That'd be a prick, I think.
I've got something else I want to chuck in though. A wild card.
What's a quick one? Go on.
When Burger King or KFC or wherever have the audacity to assume that I want ketchup on a burger when I order it on Uber Eats when I haven't opted to have it on, and they show it, they send it to me, and it's got it on, and everything's ruined, and Christmas is cancelled.
You don't like ketchup?
Don't like ketchup. Don't like beans. Very much a wonk unit thing.
Any kind of tomato-based sauce.
Yeah, and I think I've rooted it back to a core childhood memory.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I just remember having school dinners at school and seeing loads of kids with like ketchup all over their hands and faces. Yeah.
See, I like a ketchup. In fact, when I go to Burger King, I say XL bacon double cheese, heavy ketchup.
No way.
Because they don't put any sauce on
Well,
that.
you know what? Maybe one day I'll heal and be in a place where I can do that too.
But you shouldn't feel the obligation to adjust to societal's ketchup obsession. If you like mayo or mustard or barbecue or even just a dry old burg.
I love mustard.
A little mustard action.
Bit chaotic, I think.
Cheers, motorcycle. Yeah, but they've been in mustard and ketchup combined.
Don't come at me with that talk.
Don't taint my glorious yellow nectar with this red spunk of the devil.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, what was it? Captain Hot Knives calls fucking margarine the devil's spunk.
Agreed.
Ketchup.
I'd put margarine in the room. Now we're rolling.
Yeah,
There's loads of shit I'd put in there.
We'll have to get you on for a full hour show at some point. But yeah, I think the assumption of someone's sauce, you should never assume anything of anyone, especially their condiments.
Exactly. So we can round this off, combine both. Let's put assumptions in the room.
Yeah.
Because that goes for both of them.
Just any kind of assumption. We'll round up the ketchup assumption to just assumption of anyone's preference of anything.
Thank you.
And I think it's got to go in the bin. So listen for the splash. One for the thinking that you're someone's girlfriend or wife. Splash, in it goes. And then secondary splash for the assumption of sauce.
Exactly.
In it goes. Well, there you go. 2 for 1.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for joining me.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Well, you're welcome. You're always not going to come on for the full.
Oh
crack.
Yeah.
You can rant as much as you need.
Do you know what? When I get going,
Yeah.
off I go.
Like they said, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
So true.
But you're the tough.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Right, enjoy your show. I can't wait to see you. And thanks for everyone who listened to the show this week. Appreciate you. And I'll see you next week. Later. Bye. Hey guys, it's me, Big Tasty. I just wanted to say cheers for listening to this week's episode, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed making it. Now, if you feel so inclined, you should come check out my Patreon page. You can sign up for as little as £1 a month, and you get weekly exclusive video tier lists and monthly mail-outs with things such as stickers and fabric patches, zines and art prints. Hey, and if you can't spare the money right now, I totally understand. No pressure. I'm going to keep making episodes regardless. But if you can support financially, it really helps the show. Just keep moving on. And then another way you can help is just to follow us on stuff like Twitter and Instagram at Seaman Podcast and share it around to people that you think might like this filthy shit. Anyway, love you guys, appreciate you, and I'll see you next week.